Good morning everyone. Good morning, Sanya. Sanya Akhtar, is your name Samnia or Sania? Because I was checking your papers, it's written Samnia, Samnia. Please tell me your real name, is it Samnia or Sania? Good morning everyone. Oh, Sania Akhtar. Okay, good. Good morning, Jia. Welcome back. Now you can nicely focus on your 11th syllabus. Good morning everyone. Okay, so for banking, we have completed chapter number 1, introduction to banking, and now we'll start with second chapter, that is banker and customer. So this PDF is with you all. This PDF is with all the students, and if you don't have, then I guess you should download again. I'll send this PDF again in the WhatsApp group. Download this PDF because book, I don't think so it will be available in Asansol market. So you have to study from this PDF only. I hope everyone is having this PDF. First chapter we have completed, that is introduction to banking. So in banking, what did we do? What are the different functions of bank, the primary functions, secondary functions? What is the functions of RBI, Reserve Bank of India, which is known as the central bank? So these are the different introductions we read about in the first chapter. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Shakti. Good morning, everyone. Okay. So in this chapter, since this chapter's name is banker and customer, which clearly indicates that in this chapter we are going to study about the relationship between the banker and the customer. What are the different facilities that the banks provide to the customers? Okay, in this chapter, since the chapter's name is banker and customer, so this chapter will basically deal with the relationship. What is the relationship between the banker and the customer? See here, the relationship between the banker and the customer, different types of customers, different types of savings account, different types of banking facilities provided by the banks, what is KYC, what is passbook, understood? So these are the different topics that we are going to study in this chapter. Okay. So the first topic that we are going to start is relationship between the banking and the customer. What type of relationship is maintained? For example, if you are opening an account with any bank, what is happening? A relationship is being maintained from the time you open till the time you close the account. That relationship has to be maintained. And so here in this chapter we will be talking about the different types of relationship which is maintained with the bank. Okay, so relationship with the bank and the customer is basically of two types. Number one is general relationship, and number two is special relationship. Okay, so first of all, relationship between a bank and a customer, it depends on which type of product or services you are providing or the bank is providing to the customer. Depending upon the product or services which the banks are providing, so depending upon that the relationship is divided. Either it can be a general relationship or it can be a special type of relationship. But how is this special and general categorized? We have to see the products and services By that only we can see if that is a general relationship or a special relationship. Now we'll see what are the different types of general relationship and the different types of special relationship. So if the question is coming, how many types of relationship is or are maintained by the banks and the customer? So your answer should be two types of relationship, that is general relationship, and number two is your special relationship. Okay, so general relationship. So let's start with this topic, general relationship. So we'll start with this topic. So if you have any doubt in between, just comment, do comment. If you have any doubt in between, just do comment. I'll look at the comments in between while teaching. Okay, do comments if you have any doubt. Okay, let's see the first type of relationship, that is your general relationship. General relationship basically is once you're opening a bank account with any bank. Let's take an example, State Bank of India, Andhra Bank, Axis Bank, ICICI Bank. Different categories of bank we studied in first chapter. Nationalized banks, private banks, rural banks, cooperative banks. There are many types of banks. Now it depends on you which type of bank you want to go for and maintain a relationship. It can be private or nationalized. Okay, so let's take an example. You're opening an account with State Bank of India. So once you're opening an account with State Bank of India, what is happening? You are depositing your money. We are dealing with general relationship. Okay, we are dealing with general relationship here. So once you are depositing your money, what is happening? Your money is going to the bank. So is it that now the money belongs to the bank? No, the money is, your money is being kept with the bank in safe hands. So at any point of time, if you want that money, you can take that money from the bank. So in this case, what is happening? The bank is becoming the debtor and the customer is becoming the creditor. Why creditor? Because the bank is liable to pay money at any point of time whenever the customer demands his or her money. Okay, so this is the reason why the customer is the creditor. From the bank's point of view, the customer is a creditor and the bank is a debtor. Why is a customer creditor? High order thinking skills questions can come, aptitude questions can come. Why is customer known as the creditor? Because customer, they deposit their own money, hard earned money. They are depositing their hard earned money in the bank. So once you're depositing, a relationship is starting. Understood? And this relationship is categorized under general relationship. So once you're depositing money, what is happening? A relationship is starting and that is your money. So whenever you want to or wish to, you can withdraw that money from your account from the bank. So the banks, they should be ready always with that money. Whenever the customer is demanding money, whenever his customer is demanding money, they can withdraw their own money. So that is why the customers is a creditor. The customers are treated as the liability for the banks. Why? Because they have to pay them money. The money is belongs to the customer. The deposits belongs to the customers. So whenever they want the deposits back, they have to give them. Understood? So in general relationship means a debtor and a creditor. So if I ask you a question, who is a debtor? In general relationship, the bank is a debtor and who is a creditor? The customer is a creditor. Clear? Any doubt in general relationship? Any doubt? Okay. Any doubt in general relationships? So if I am asking you a question, who is known as the debtor and who is known as the creditor? Tell me, who is known as the debtor? Okay. And who is known as the creditor? Okay, good Shruti, good Kushi, good Ritesh, and customer. Very good. The customer is the creditor and the bank is the debtor. Okay, and to repeat once again, on 17th you all have PTM, your parent teachers meeting, and many students were having doubt. We don't have school dress, we are new to the school. Which school dress should I wear? Your answer is that you'll wear the school uniform of your previous school. Okay, you will wear the school uniform of your previous school. Clear? Students, it's not compulsory for the students to come. Parents, students can come along with their parents, can come, not compulsion, can come, but if you are coming, make sure that if you are coming in school dress. Now there were many doubts that, so which school dress to wear, which uniform to wear, because I'm new to the school, I don't have school dress. You will wear your previous school uniform. No matter if you're from DAV, you're from Rosa Mystica or any other school, you will wear the same school dress which you were wearing in class 10 of your previous school. I hope I've made myself clear. Okay, good. And home students, of course, will wear their own uniform which they were wearing in class 10. Home students will wear their own school uniform, North Point School uniform which they were wearing in class 10. Okay? This is basically for the students who have come from outside, the outside students. They will wear the previous school uniform, and home students will wear the same school uniform, North Point School uniform that they were wearing in class 10. Okay? Good. Okay, so we completed with general relationship. Now we'll show there are two types of relationships basically, general and special relationship. Now, general relationship, as I said, once you're opening an account, the customer, you are the creditor for the bank and the bank becomes the debtor. Okay, so special relationship means apart from this accounting facilities becoming a debtor and a creditor, there are many other relationships as well. So we are going to see what are those relationships between a banker and a customer. So the first relationship is principal and agent. Special relationships between the customer and the bank is that of principal and agent. For example, if you're depositing check, what are you doing? The customer is the principal and the bank becomes your agent. If you're depositing check in State Bank of India, you have an account in State Bank of India, but the check belongs to some other bank. Let's take an example, Axis Bank. So now the State Bank of India will become your agent and deposit the money in your account by taking money from Axis Bank. So in this way, what is happening? The bank becomes an agent at times. Like for example, some interest has to be collected. The bank has done investments from your side, from the customer side, and collection of interest, all these things will be done by the agent, and that agent is known as the banker. So sometimes what happens, the principal, there is a relationship as principal and the agent. The principal is the customer and agent becomes the bank. Okay, pledger and pledgee. Now for example, if you want loan from the bank, if you want to take loans, at times what happens, if you are taking loan, you have to deposit a certain amount of security, like it can be gold, your household papers, your property papers, and then only you will get that loan. In short, you are promising to pay back the loan by giving security in cash or in kind. Like you keep your household papers, you keep jewelries. So in place of jewelry, the bank will give you money, house loan, gold loans, or any other loans if you are taking. So in this way, what is happening? There is two relationships, the pledger and the pledgee. Okay. Next relationship is lessor and the lessee. Now for example, if you are having some locker facility means your important papers, documents, gold, diamond, all costly jewelries, what people do is they deposit in lockers which is available with the bank. So this facility, since they are providing this facility, so what they do is they charge a certain sum of amount by the customers, because in homes people, there is risky, it can get stolen or any other, many factors are there that it might get lost. So what we do is we deposit these high costly jewelries, household papers, important papers with this, and we keep with this bank in lockers. So this type of facility is provided by the bank and the relationship is known as lessor and the lessee. Okay. Any doubt, just tell me. If you have any doubt, do comment. I'll see in between. Okay. Next is bailer and bailment relationship. Bailment is a contract of delivery goods by one party to another to be held in trust for a specific period and returned to him when the purpose is over. Understood? Like for example, same as when you are keeping, like for example, when you sit for your 10s and 12s board exams, so what happens? By the boards, those question papers, they are kept with the bank. Okay, your question papers 1 month before or 15 days before, it's kept with the board people. What they do, the CBSE people or ICSE people, what they do is they keep this papers locked in a bank, and it's only kept for certain period of time. Let's take an example for 15 days or one month. So for that period of time, the relationship will be known as the bailer. The bailer will be the bank. Why? Because they are looking after the, I'm so sorry, the bank will be the bailee and the customer will be the bailer. So why? Because the bank is looking after that important documents, which means the question papers. Not only the question papers, there are many other things as well which we keep for certain days, and that relationship is known as bailer and bailment. Okay. Hypothecator and hypothecatee. Hypothecator means, if we see this public transports like autos, buses, if you see, there is one line written in that transport vehicles, hypothecated to Andhra Bank, hypothecated to Allahabad Bank, or hypothecated to SBI Bank. What does this mean? This means that the person has taken loan from this bank, from this certain bank, for the purpose of doing business. So if you are taking a bus, if you are buying a bus by taking loan from SBI Bank, and if you are using that bus for public transport, for business purpose, then it will be written there hypothecated. If you all must have seen or come across this line, many must have come across this line, hypothecated to Allahabad Bank, hypothecated to Andhra Bank, or hypothecated to State Bank of India. This means that the asset or the movable property is taken by loan from that bank, and till the time that loan is not settled or fully paid, it will be hypothecated to that bank. So this relationship is known as hypothecator and hypothecatee. Okay. Yes, of course, bank will not charge interest, Shakti. If you're keeping any jewelry or important documents with the bank, that is known, that relationship is known as lessor and lessee. So bank will not charge interest. Bank will charge a certain amount of fees. Interest is either paid on your deposits or interest you pay on your loans. Interest is always paid on certain amount. But here, when you are depositing your important documents or keeping important files or keeping jewelries in that locker, the bank is giving you a facility. So for that facility, what will bank do? Bank will charge a certain amount of fees, not interest. And that fees has to be paid by the customer who is keeping their important documents with the bank. Okay, Shakti? I hope this is clear. Shakti, that the customer, they have to pay a certain amount of fees. Okay, good. Next is advisor and client. Like for example, if you have huge lump sum money, then what will you don't have any idea where to invest and where not to invest. So sometimes banks, what they do is they give you advice. They act as an advisor. Where should you invest your money? What is good for you? Which place will give you good returns in future? Which is the best place for investment? So what is the bank doing? The bank is acting as an advisor. So this relationship is also a type of special relationship, acting as an advisor and a client. Clear? So these are the special relationship which is maintained. Number one is principal agent, pledger pledgee, lessor lessee, bailer bailment. I'm only doing the important points. Hypothecator and hypothecatee. advisor and clients. Okay, now tell me if you have any doubt. If you have any doubt, please tell me. In special relationship and general relationship, so today we did special relationship, that is a debtor and a creditor. Once you're opening an account with the bank, you're depositing your money, you are the debtor, the customer is the debtor, and the bank is the creditor. Okay, why? Because the bank will have to pay you whenever you are wanting your money. So that is general relations. In general, just by opening an account, in general relation you are maintaining. And there are many other relationships as well, and those relationships are known as special relationship. These special relationship we did today. Okay, general and special relationship. Okay, good. Okay, so we'll continue with the chapter. We'll continue with this chapter on Friday. Okay. Okay, thank you students and have a good day. God bless.